Alright, Appendix A of Title 49, Code of Federal Regulations, Part 15. Railroad car freight components. List of components who are restricted in Part 2. List of components whose use is restricted by Statute 215-203 of Part. Air brakes, the K-type, axles, former AAR, alternative standard tubular type, XL letter with letters RJ stamped on end of journal. Coupler AAR type D, top and bottom operated AAR type E with 5-inch or 7-inch shank. D, draft arrangement, minor FR16, FR19, F, draft gear, Farlow, draft attachment. E, the plain journal bearings, cartridge type roller bearings, Nippo, Seiko, Kushbi, Kashki. About 6.5 by 12-inch marked AR 11 inches. Hyatt cylinder bearings, also size marked AR 2 inches. SKF piggybacker cylindrical roller size 6 inches by 11 inch marked AR 7 inches. Truck arch bar type trucks with cast steel pedestal side frame short wheelbase no bolster. Trucks truck bolsters with one of the following pattern numbers listed according to the manufacturer. 2 bolster casters 1920 before 1927. Bolsters without identification marks on pattern number. I-1 truck side frame with one of the following patterns number listed according to manufacturer. Side frame cast number before 1927 side frame without identification marker or pattern number. Side frame with an I, T, or L second compression of tension member. Wheels, cast iron wheels, cast steel wheels marked ARX2 Southern cast steel wheel manufactured before May 7, 1958. Griffin 3-riser cast steel wheel ball rim design 7-ton capacity. Griffin 3-riser cast steel wheel 2-wear 70-ton 50-ton capacity 33-inch marked X5 and CS2. Wrought steel wheel manufactured before 1927 indicated with the marking of the wheel. Cast wheel marked ARX4. Davis cast steel wheel, 1 wearing 70 type Southern ABX UL. Cast steel wheels dated May 7, 1958, thoroughly December 31st, 1969. Wheels dated May 7, 1958, January 1st, 1964, marked on the symbol 7T. Cast on the back of the wheel plate, and they are not marked with a U1. Beads wheels dated before January 1st, 1964, December 31st, 1969 are marked with the symbol CJ 33, U1, and 70T, and U1 cast back on the wheel plate. And then alright, K yokes, riveted type, keyless type, and vertical key type. Appendix B, scheduled civil penalties. The willful and violation of subparts of freight car. Appendix C, Standard 252 Freight Card Standard Defective Code. The following defect code is established in the FRA State Inspector Report defective observed during inspection freight car. The purpose of the code is to establish uniform language of the FRA State railroad industry that in its facilitated communication record keeping statistical analysis of the code may be substituted with the description of defects, bad order of fixes of the cars being moved or repaired under Statute 259, however, may be used to supplement these descriptions. 259.009 Improvement movement of defective cars. 259.011 Designation qualified person. 215.013 Failure to perform pre-departure inspection. 215.015 Failure to complete initial and periodic as required. Freight car components: defective wheel, defective axle, defective bearing journal, defective plain bearing journal, lubrication systems, defective bearing plain bearing, defective plain bearing wedge, defective roller bearing adapter, defective freight car body, defective couplers, uncoupling devices, defective draft arrangement, defective cushioning devices, restricted equipment, restricted cars, stenciling, improper stenciling, impossible stenciling, restricted cars, improper stenciling, maintenance of way equipment. Description defects. 215.209 Failure to make condition movement of defective cars on repair. 215.011 Designation qualified person. A1 railroad effective designation qualified to inspect the freight cars. 2. The person designated does not have knowledge ability to inspect freight cars that have compliance with the requirements of this part. Railroad fails to maintain a written record each of the designation and in fact the basis of the designation. 215.013 Failure to prepare the departure and inspection. 215.05 015 Periodic inspection. Railroad fails to perform periodic inspection as required by June 30th, 1980. On 5 utilization car built with a departure on December 30th and as 1st, 1977. No utilization car built prior to December 1st, 1971. Freight car improperly stenciled for periodic inspection. 215-103. Defective wheel. Flanges 7/8 of an inch or less than 3/8 of an inch above the tread. Flanges 3/16 of an inch or less than 3/8 of an inch above the tread. Flanges 3/4 inch or less than 3/8 of an inch above the tread. B1 flanges 1.5 inch more from the tread of the top of the flange. Alright, flange is 1/5 more than the tread of the top of the hedge. Flange is 1/3 rim thickness is 11/16 of an inch. Rim thickness is 5/8 of an inch or less. Rim thickness. Basically, we read this all, so that takes care of the appendixes.